So the Holiday Inn, yes, that's where we are staying here in downtown Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Hey there, it's William Westhopper from Q4Travel, and we're in Johnstown, Pennsylvania today, staying at the Holiday Inn. So let's go have a look at this recently renovated Holiday Inn. So here it is. There's two main towers. There's that tower over here and that tower, and then it's connected by that bridge. We're in the room over there. There are rooms over here. They're doing a complete renovation of it, which is really, really nice. And while you can't see a whole lot downtown's sort of quiet. There's a couple of churches, there's some old buildings, but most of the buildings here, there's a lot of sort of 60s and 70s buildings that have been here. So classic Holiday Inn. So here we are, and we'll check this out. And we're going to give you a look at our king room. Now the rooms have been recently renovated. So there is not really a clothes closet, but there is a closet with an ironing board and iron hangers, but it's open. So that's nice and airy. The bathroom is right there, so we'll talk about that first. But let's look at the room itself. So I'm in a king room. Nice bed. Now this hotel has recently been renovated. They're in the process of renovating. This building's probably built in the early 70s. So here we are on a renovation, and there's little bits and pieces that are classic 1970s, and then there's things that have been brought up to speed for the 2025 era. So here's our room. As I said, really comfortable bed. It was really quiet in here. I'm really pleased that they have both USB-C and USB-A outlets. USB-A outlets on the clock there. There is a nice area to put your bags. There's a big TV, big space there, and there's a workspace, which is really, really nice. Keurig here, which I used this morning and did very well. Again, USB-A and USB-C. A nice light. Now the thing is, I thought this was interesting. They really don't have a desk chair here. They have this chair here. Really nice that it's in Naugahyde, because I don't like to sit in a cloth chair, because I don't know whose bare bottom sat in a cloth chair before. So that's really a good move there. Little area to sit and read, and then the view out over to the mountain here is really nice, and you can see a little bit of the incline way over there, and you'll see more of my story on that. So there's the Holiday Inn sign out there. Nice artwork, really nice. Again, on the other side, an old classic line phone, 2 USB, 1 USB-A, USB-C, plenty of outlets, which is really, really important. Clean, because it's fresh. This place was just recently renovated. You can control your heating and air conditioning off of that, which is great. Now let's talk about the bathroom. Bathroom has been renovated. Obviously, they used the same footprint that they had before and just took everything out and replaced everything, except for this vent cover. That's the only thing that doesn't look replaced. Oh, yes. And I think the bathtub itself is original, but everything else seems to be new. Really nice vanity here. There's a hairdryer, lots of towels, and nice that the towels are right by the shower. So let's do our shower test, as we often do. Nice New appliances here, new faucet. And plenty of shower pressure, and that's really great. So easy to turn it off, pop it down there. They have Dove products on the wall, and they also have Dove products over here, body lotion and hand wash here. But over here, you see shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. Now, the only thing I'm going to say is that this tub, being the original tub, there are no handrails, and that's a little slippery. So when you step into the tub, you're tall, because let me see if I can do my height is here. So let me see if I can show you right where the shower is. Yeah, so this is interesting. And then because we're in a shorter space, the shower curtain is, well, instead of short high water pants, these are this is a long water shower curtain. It's a little long. It could be shortened probably by, I'd say, 6 inches maybe would be good, but so that's that. So there's really no handle, so you really do have to put your hand up here to step out, and you step down, and I'd say it's probably 4 inches from the floor to that. But it's all clean, all fresh, all new tile there. That's the only thing that's not new. Nice vanity. And one of the things I really like in hotel rooms is this. Look at that. There is a night light, and that makes so much difference when you're getting up in the middle of the night to come into the restroom, having a night light. And I've even have one at my house now because that's important. So the little hallway space, which is nice, clean, and there is the room. So thank you for visiting with us on Q4Travel as we took a look at the Johnstown, Pennsylvania Holiday Inn in August of 2025.